we are observers for Africa on the Climate Investment Fund, and we are also representing the East African region on the Civil Society Mechanism Coordinating Committee. Well, many of you will agree with me that when it comes to natural resource management, it's at the grassroots, among the poor, among the disadvantaged, vulnerable populations, that the rubber hits the road. Yet the same populations are excluded from major decision-making processes, do not identify with the interventions, and cannot own the results thereof, which is bad for sustainability. As a key basis for follow-up and review, the indicator framework should emphasize equity and focus on especially disadvantaged and excluded groups to effectively address the multiple dimensions of poverty and discrimination. For instance, what capacity does a grassroots woman have to engage in the SDGs and the post-2015 agenda implementation? Do they own a phone, for example? If they own a phone, do they have access to electricity to charge their phone regularly in order to participate in the teleconferences that are top-down? We therefore call for disaggregated data, which must be collected and analyzed for all goals and targets at a minimum based on gender, age, income level, and geographical location. The women's major groups call for effective and meaningful, transparent, and inclusive participation of women and indigenous peoples, civil society organizations, and all major groups in the follow-up and review mechanism at local, national, regional, and global levels, and in the high-level political forum, the kind of participation where our inputs will influence decision-making. We call on governments to solemnly reaffirm our universal aspirations for peace, development, and human rights for all, and our determination to realize the SDGs and post-2015 development agenda by pledging to review on a regular basis the progress made in their implementation. Well, third, we call the political declaration should explicitly reaffirm the rights to seek and impart information